Hey guys, welcome this afternoon. Today is April 22nd, 2021, and we're streaming from Halifax, Nova Scotia. All Nova Scotians around here, you have guys have heard the news. Unfortunately, we're getting into another lockdown, and businesses are shutting down. Lots of things happening, and yeah, again, all these. All this craziness is gonna go on in our minds. I had a podcast scheduled for today with Marcela Mores. I am Marcela Mores, sorry, and I just yeah, I just that didn't work out because of scheduling issues. But I just given the prompt news that we just received today, I just wanted to do this interactive program, and I'm gonna call it. Checking here. Yes, I'm going to call it Music for Augmented Health. Uh, as you know, as the local authorities announced today, all businesses are being limited now. The food industry, which also carries the live entertainment of the city, that's unfortunately going to be stopped. However, they continue to recommend they continue to recommend people to go outdoors, to go the parks, doing exercise the body, and also get some fresh air, and just to ease in the all the stress that the pandemic brings. And yeah, I just wanted to come up with this challenge to see if some of you guys can help me sharing the program and interacting with me. So, music for all our mental health. Some of you, if you heard our my one of my previous episodes, I was talking about music in science and music in our healthcare system. Plenty of research is being conducted right now, and practice musical practice in for medicine, with music therapy and music interventions for surgery, for and dentistry, actually related with current research that I'm conducting. But I wanted to extend this to the social media platforms, and engage in the Nova Scotia musicians community to do a little bit of music. Just if you guys are around, I have like please let everybody know. I have a link here I can send you, and you can interact with me, chat for a little bit, and share a tune. And yeah, I think um, as things are back to the lockdown mode, even though we don't like to like it or not, but it's going to be the better to hold the spread of the virus. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with you. If you guys want to interact with me, please let me know. I am just going to uh, wait for you guys, and got a little ukulele here. So I just wanted to share with you one tune, maybe just to break the ice. Still feels a little strange talking to a to a camera and the computer, but yeah, this is gonna be like a beautiful old-fashioned tune that is not from Cuba. It's from Spain, from northern Spain, Asturias, and it's called it's called El Beso, like the kiss. I recently performed that and taught that into like a series of workshops from the traditional and early music ensemble school, which is run by Jennifer Pulikover, which I'm happy to announce that we're going to be having her this weekend um, um, as a guest in the podcast. And yeah, it's just a nice little song, and probably the non Spanish speaking people may not understand, but a lot of times people listen to music in different languages, and they just you can all you're all able to connect without without speaking the language. In fact, here in Nova Scotia, we had a little over, if I'm not off with the numbers, a little over 1,000 Scottish Gaelic speaking across the province, and incredible musicians that produce music in Gaelic. And I think that's a wonderful thing. And even though, unfortunately, most Nova Scotians don't speak Gaelic, you can still connect somehow with the soul of the song, as well as we have. I'm completely out of the number with the I don't know how many Mi'kmaq speakers we have here in the province. Um, uh, I just need to quickly go and double check the general Mi'kmaq population. But anyway, when the Mi'kmaq communities, when they do their music, again, for the people that cannot speak the language, you're able to communicate through the soul. And furthermore, the ge- uh, generations and years of Canada and Nova Scotia welcoming immigrants, we have here like probably more than 50 languages currently, from people that live either first generation or second generation, that came from all kinds of parts of the world, that they also sing in their own language: Filipino, Arabic, Farsi, Italian, all kinds, French, obviously, French from France and all the French speaking countries. Of course, we have the French Canadians. But yeah, I wanted to share this with you, and please welcome welcome everybody welcome everybody to grab a guitar and then come join us. So this song is called El Beso. And I adapted it from two Spanish bands, specifically from northern Spain, Asturias. One is the version of Chua Cuamieva, an incredible musician and piper, and the other one is the band Felpeyu. All right, it's called El Beso. Dame un beso, rapazona, con tus labios de coral. Dame un beso, rapazona, dame lo que soy formal. Yo lo pedí, ella me iludió, de vacío de una carqueja. Yo lo pedí, ella me iludió, yo de ella no tengo queja. Si tú quieres, rapazona, voy facete unes madreñes, pa' que llegues con tu boca, amor de miles orelles. Ella sonrió, mucho me miró, fiche gracia y la morena. Yo lo pedí, ella me iludió, yo de ella no tengo queja. There you go. Thank you. Is anyone online that want to interact? Or anyway, this is what I hope to be. I had this idea of create sort of like a series. I just created the hashtag Music for All Mental Health. I'm going to be promoting it a little bit, and if you guys want, you can maybe accept the challenge. It's a positive challenge for all of us, for our just as going out and working out, running or walking, getting some fresh air. It's good exercise for the body and for the mind. I'd say music, it will be a great exercise for the mind. Please keep that in mind and support all the local musicians that provide all these great inputs for our general well-being. And yeah, music is fun. We all connect through that. So I'm gonna make a couple of more posts that where I put the hashtag Music for Mental Health, and feel free to join the challenge. If you're just get brave and post your little video, your little music video, just record it and post it on the social media, Facebook or YouTube, and just hashtag music for our mental health and health, and share it, because everybody's going through a lot of emotions and problems through all this pandemic. But I think it's a good idea just to share with your friends, and so they can enjoy your show, your talent, and bring a little bit of joy to their soul and make them feel better. That is the most reachable and inexpensive, non pharmacological, non drug related way of making us relax and feel better and ease off the tension of all this pandemic. And so, if you guys want, I'm just gonna hang out, trying to say a couple of more things for a couple of minutes in case I have someone that wants to join me. I can just quickly send the link, and you can just welcome and share your tune with us. Um, so yeah, remember that. Keep supporting musicians. I'm sure some of the musicians that have been locally sharing their live streams and putting some sort of like a virtual wallet for you to throw some tips in. I encourage musicians to continue to do that, and please support. Remember that music is a medicine that is there, available to you, and you should all take advantage of that. It's mostly free these days. You still need to though support the musicians and producers of music, and further news for the podcast. I'm very happy to announce our friend, Jamaican powerhouse, Jamila Smith. She's going to be with us. We're going to record tomorrow the podcast. Probably we're going to launch it later in the day. We have to, as I said, make a few adjustments in the schedule to accommodate. And Jamila has a great, beautiful journey to share with us. Growing up in Jamaica, a beautiful Caribbean island, which I have a lot to relate and connect to, as I myself am born and raised in Cuba, where we share a lot of the African connection. We share a lot of the core African basic rhythms that evolved into the different genres of music that, as you know, in Jamaica, everybody knows the influence of reggae and other styles, and in Cuba, of course, people know the son and guaguancó and rumba, the modern salsa, which is an evolution of that, and even the Cuban jazz, which is influenced by the Afro-Cuban rhythms, the African rhythms as well. I'm sure there's a lot of connections, a lot of great stories to share. Please stay tuned with us. Tomorrow we're going to be later in the day launching the podcast with Jamila. And I believe Sunday we will have our friend that I mentioned earlier, Jennifer Publicover. Jennifer is a great flute player. She's a professional flute player and educator that has like a long journey of classical music / Baroque music, Celtic music, Neo-Celtic. She has her own band called Papilio, and she recently founded the traditional and early music ensemble, school ensemble. And so we're going to be talking about her programs, her music programs, her perspective and view about music, connecting with different music styles around the world, and as well as her own scientific research in music and environmental science. She recently finished her master's degree at Dalhousie, and I'm very, very excited to talk about that. As I said before, I like to music and science are my biggest passions. So I like to share some of that knowledge with you guys as well, whenever is possible. So yeah, so far I don't see anyone. Like, just let me just scroll down the window. I look up because I have the big screen here, and on top of me. Uh, I call this the little my little solution for the pandemic. I set up this little studio here. It's a really tiny den in the apartment that I live here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. But I think if it's create the purpose, and I'm happy to be sharing with you, streaming right from Havana, Cuba. No, just kidding. Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And yeah, so please follow. I'm just going to create a couple of posts on Facebook. Their new hashtag music for our mental health. Share your own video and hashtag music for our mental health. Share it across the platforms that you're in, either Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Some people are streaming now, and Twitch as well as YouTube. All kinds of fun things. Let's share the spirit. Let's cheer and share the spirit of Canadians and Nova Scotians and anyone across the world that maybe have the opportunity to share your music. Please put it on. All right. So thank you for joining me today. This is a very brief intervention today, just to announce the challenge music for mental health. And to give a little brief of my new upcoming podcast with the two great guests that are going to be joining us in the next couple of days. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Please spread the word. Musicians in Nova Scotia, Atlantic Canada, and all across the country or beyond. Feel free to use the hashtag music for our mental health. Post either your live video if you want to, if you have the opportunity or the time to do that, or just post a recording and hashtag music for our mental health. Share it around. Every little bit that we can do to help, to bring a smile, to bring like a little reward, nice feeling of relief. It helps. It's easy to make. We have all the technology available for that. Yeah, let's do it. Remember, music for our mental health, hashtag music for our mental health. And yeah, please subscribe to the channel, Marcela Mores podcast. I'm Marcela Mores on YouTube. And see you soon. Thank you so much for joining. Till next time. Ciao.